Hi there, Worldview 1 students. This is your week 8 homework video. So this week we're going to finish up the Iliad, chapters 21 through 24. So that's basically starting on page 71. You'll go through and answer the questions like normal. And then don't forget to do the titles and the summary statements. And then you get to page 79 and you are done with the Iliad. You do not need to do the character study about Achilles and Ares or any of that stuff. So once you're done with the Iliad, you need to flip over back to Biblical Worldview and read Affliction chapters 1 through 3, which is starting on page 51. Okay, so page 51 is titled Why? Read through that page, understand it, then go to page 52 and read Affliction. Okay, chapter 1. So the way we're doing this for Affliction is you'll see where it says my favorite passages. So it asks you to copy a portion of the verse or the whole verse, some of your favorite passages that were in that chapter. Don't copy the whole verse, just copy the portion of the verse that especially meant a lot to you. And then underneath that it says, what insights do these verses give me about suffering? Write that. Be detailed. You don't have to fill up all the lines, but I'm looking for at least a couple solid sentences. And of course, be sure to answer the side questions. Then do the same thing for chapter 2 as well as chapter 3, which chapter 3 is actually all the way over on page 60. Okay. Then you also need to do the Bible study on page 54 and 55. Okay, with chapters 1 through 3 of Job. So read chapters 1 through 3, answer the questions. Here's what you do not have to do. You do not have to listen to the Job Francis Schaeffer sermons. So if you're thinking this week is a big week for a lot of work, there is a good amount of work this week, but realize in the past, students had to listen to an almost hour-long sermon by Francis Schaeffer. And it's a great sermon. I like it. If you want the link, just email me and I'll send it to you. However, I'm just bringing this up to say that the workload could be worse. So, and Affliction's pretty easy to read. It's pretty easy to get through. After this week, we will have 2 weeks of just Affliction. We won't have the Iliad, and then after that, we get into the book Socrates Meets Jesus. Okay, which you need to make sure you have. Other stuff, you need to make sure that chapter 2 of your world history is completed. So read chapter 2, that is, and let's see, you will get your rough draft due this week, so you'll want to prep for your final draft. And yeah, that's it for now. No church history and plain language this week, okay? And of course, be sure to do your humanities work. Thanks. Bye.